Okay, so now we're going to take this last half a stick of butter and we're going to cut it up into pieces again, just like I did before. Okay. And it's not so important to do a whole bunch of them. Basically, what I want to do is just spread these on the top, like so. Notice I'm mostly on the top. I'm not going down too far on the side because, okay, so if I were to have a piece of butter like that, what's going to happen is that butter is going to melt and it's going to break down that crust. And I don't want that. I want the crust to get nice and crispy. So I'm going to stick it right there so that it melts in between the apples and sticks the apples together. Okay? So basically that's what I'm looking for. There, and one right on top there. Okay. That's good. Look at that. Okay? See all the butter? Okay. Another half stick. Now, come back to our crumb.
The good stuff.
Mm-hmm. We want to get as much on there as we can. Like all of it. Okay. Oh, look at that. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
It looks so big.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. This sucker is ready for the oven. Okay. And it is going to take 50 minutes at 300 degrees. Okay. A little hotter than I normally bake. Okay, so more of a temperature that I would bake like a puff pastry at. You're going to want to turn your oven up. Instead of being at 350, I would say 360. Okay, just a smidge up. Not much, just a little bit. Okay, and then you're going to want to make sure that you turn it halfway through. Earlier on today, I just so happened to already do this. So I know that these numbers and temperatures and such are absolutely right on the money because I timed it earlier. So we're going to, basically, there's no reason to cut the feed. I mean, basically, this is what we got to put in the oven. It's going to bake, like I said, for 50 minutes. And then it's going to come out and sit. And once it gets to room temperature a couple hours later, it's ready to enjoy. Okay, so that's what's going to happen with this pie. Now, in the meantime, okay, we'll put this over here. Okay, and oh, look at this. We got one all ready to go. Okay, so this is how far it bakes down. Imagine. I mean, it's like
before and after.
Yeah, because the apples bake down. Okay.
Yeah.
So now what's going to happen is, see all this area here, this sugary, juicy, yummy. Okay. Basically, what you want to do is bake it until it bubbles. Okay. Once it bubbles and it starts bubbling goo out, then your pie is done. If you got no bubbles going out, it's not ready yet. It doesn't matter if it's crispy or whatever, it's getting dark. It's still not done. You got to have the goopy bubbles blooping out. I mean, that's what it is. So that's when you know that your pie is ready, when you see that. And like I said, I baked earlier today for exactly 50 minutes at 300 degrees, which is 5 degrees hotter than I normally bake, 5 to 10 degrees. Sometimes I bake at 290, sometimes 295. Anyway, so that's where it lies with the baking. And Dan, if you want to Shall we?
Oh, yes. We definitely shall.
All right, let's... All right, so...
I think the wives are going to love this one.
Yeah, I hope so. All right, let's do this.
Now, I will say, I haven't seen anybody put butter inside the pie before.
Oh, that's what holds it all together.
See, Sandy, she adds the flour and the sugar and the cinnamon. I've never seen her put butter in.
Really? Oh, well,
so,
maybe
I learned something today.
Yeah, well, it's...
Yeah, me.
I
learned something today.
That's what I've been doing it that way all along, I guess.
Well, when I make a pie like this, I guarantee I'm going to be the hero of the family.
You know who makes a really good apple pie?
Who's that?
Better than me?
Who?
My sister.
Really?
My sister Jennifer. She makes the bomb diggity apple pie.
Really?
Has ever since we were 8 years old. Okay. I was like 10. She was 8. All of a sudden, she learned how to make these apple pies. And
my God. Wow.
I tell you what, even my grandmother, God bless her soul, her apple pie wasn't as good as my sister Jen's. So, just saying.
We might have to invite her on the show so she can show us how she does it. 'Cause tell you, this is going to make a lot of happy people out there in the internet.
Sure. Mine is a good mock, but it's still not as good as my sister's is, I got to tell you. All right.
Before we try this, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and please leave comments. We love comments. I know it's a little repetitive and annoying, but the algorithm is relentless. So,
well,
help us out, please.
If you're watching videos, then you folks know how it is. Everyone else asks to.
Indeed.
Yeah. So, okay, there's one. Oh, yeah. First piece is always the hardest to get out, especially when you got a nice big tall monster pie. Okay, so there's one.
Same with cake, too. The first piece is always...
Yeah. Now
just kind of collapses.
This has been sitting out of the oven for...
A couple hours, would you say?
About 3 hours.
Okay.
So it's still soft. I mean, really, it needs to sit until tomorrow. Tell you the truth. But we don't have time for that. That other one will wait. Okay. Okay, so, I should probably go ahead and cut them a slice now. Yeah. We'll do that. Little pieces. Because tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I know you folks we're past Thanksgiving by the time you're watching this, but that's what's going on here. Okay. It's a bit soft.
I think we call that tender and flaky.
That's probably the one I'll be eating. Everyone else can have the perfect ones. I don't need that. Okay. Last one here. There. Oh, yeah. Okay. See that? See?
Oh, wow.
Touch of goo,
Little gooey.
But it's not, I mean, basically, like I said, once this firms up overnight, you'd be able to slice that perfectly, and it'll be nice and moist and soft and yummy. Yeah. So, all right. Well, you want to take a picture here?
Sure.
You know what we do here. Take the picture so we can eat it.
Yes.
Yeah, folks.
Yeah, take a load off, dude. Okay.
Good.
Picture pages are done.
Okay.
Let's eat.
Let's give the big ones to the ladies.
Yeah, we'll take the small ones.
Here. That's enough for me.
Tonka. All right. Take a look at the texture. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. It smells amazing.
Does it?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you got that crunch of the crumb. And you got the...
And the apple has a little bit of a chunk to it. Not too bad, though.
Still a little crisp, see?
Mm-hmm. Which I like.
It's good. Not too sweet.
Mm-mm.
I don't want to add too much sugar because I like using the crumb on top. And
Right.
that adds a lot of sweetness to it, you know?
Right, and actually that's going to kind of probably melt down into the pie a little, right?
A little bit. Not so much. That's why I put that butter under the crumb topping.
Huh.
The butter melts down into the sugar and the flour, coating the apples.
Yeah, so the apples have a little bit of a tartness to them, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
And that just offsets that sweetness, so it's not like...
Oh, yeah. That's banging. That's good. Definitely. I'm going to save the rest of mine for a little while. That's good. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Slamming good.
Slamming, folks. All right. Well, here we are at the end of our video. We need to beg you to like and share and subscribe, blah, blah, blah.
You know the drill.
Yeah. No, but seriously, folks, I hope you've enjoyed this video and hope you've, basically, this is a scratch apple pie. This is how you do it. If you don't want to do the canned apple scene and all that, you want to make something a little more special, this is how you do it. And it didn't really take that long. I mean, other than cutting the apples, that really took the longest time. And then, made the whole kitchen smell really, really good when it was baking, I got to tell you. Yeah, like the whole house smelled like fresh apple pie, of course. Anyway,
I'm going to have to do this now, right?
Huh?
I'm going to have to make one now.
Well, I should hope so. Jeez Louise. I mean, come on. So, anyway, hope you folks have enjoyed our video. Hope you've learned something. Hope you've been mildly entertained as well. And don't forget, when you bake with love and passion, it's always going to be delicious. So you can't go wrong.
This sure is.
There you go. Can't go wrong. Enjoy. We'll catch you on the next one. Thank you very much.